Well, part of the proponents, part of what they propose is also that the reconstruction parts of the agreement that they had after the war has not been done, and so they think that you still have a lot of infrastructural deficits in that region. And why not take advantage of the moment? Because they think, look, if you have another proposed commission for the Northeast Development Commission, why not have this one that could harmonize and perhaps assuage all frayed nerves?
Well, I think considering the timeline within which the request is, that you are tying me to a war of 1967 that finished in 1970 or something like thereabout, and there's been special steps that were taken in order to, kind of reintegrate. Like General Yakubu Gowon said, there are no losers, there are no banquets, there are no winners. And if you look at that time now, we have some level of political, social, economic reintegration for the Southeast. If you look at other regions, the presence of Southeast is very dominant in so many of these regions. And even the presence of Southeast in governance has been dominant. As it was pointed out that under President Jonathan, key positions went to the Southeast, and resources that came through that will have been used. And in terms of even governance, I think allocations have been given to the Southeast. So the question is, what are you doing with this allocation? I believe trying to tie that to something of historical significance is actually tying it to the agitation for Biafra.
Well, Prof, does this suggest that something really needs to be done about all of these different groups saying, look, we need to pay attention to the call for infrastructural development?
Can you come again on that? I didn't catch you.
Does this raise any questions about the need to look into different agitation from different groups about them having a sense of belonging in the country?
Well, that has always been what we call the national question. The national question is the structure we have now. Is it, meeting the needs of people in different sections?
Okay.
We have the Middle Belt people. We even have the Southwest, the Odua agitation force.
All right, Prof.
So that just spans into...
I'm afraid I have to interrupt you there because we need to go to break. But Prof, we appreciate you talking to us this morning. And we'll be right back. All right, we'll be back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back to Sunrise. The Honorable, the way the votes went on the floor of the House, some of your members were angry with the Speaker. Why?
Oh, well, I don't see why they should be angry with Speaker. Speaker is human. And if you look at the voices, apart from the first one, there are no sharp, clear distinction. Even though I felt that the ayes had it, maybe because that's what I also said. And so I'm not angry with the Speaker because he's human, he's subject to...
So what should have happened when you feel the ayes had it and other people feel the nays had it? How should you have
in normal
proceeded?
circumstances, you ought to have called for a division. But we tried to manage House to remain one House.
You have an 8 vision in the House?
Sorry?
You have an 8 vision in the House?
No, I said those who felt Speaker didn't rule well ought to have called for division. What we call division is, in fact, if you call for division, that means those who say I will move to a particular role, those who said no will move to a particular, then you count heads. Then it's certain. But we felt like it shouldn't go to that point. We want to remain one House. You use that option at the last resort, as a critical whatever. We don't want to show a sharp dissenting division in the House. So I felt there was no need for me to call for division.
Do you still feel that need after he's been rejected now?
Yeah, I don't see any need to call division for that.
But there was a division anyway because the members walked out.
No, what we mean by division, if Speaker rule or any presidential rules and you feel that he didn't hear well, you say no, you cite the section, so you call for division. It's a process. The House will restart again and say those who want I move to the left, those who say they move to the right. And then the Senate at whoever counts fiscal persons.
Why do you think, because what I was referring to is the fact that members walked out in protest, some members walked out in protest at the end of that vote. But at the end of the day, why do you think that this is not getting the unanimous vote? Because you talked about this Northeast Development Bill, which got a unanimous vote from almost all members, regardless of what region they came from.
We saw the necessity to have intervention in the Northeast, having emerged from the destructions from Boko Haram. Mind you, more of Southeastern persons suffer from Boko Haram than the Northeast. I'll show you. I'm coming.
Just a moment. The question is, why do you think the Southeast Development Commission
that I want to come to, if you give me a moment, most people who spoke on that, opposed that bill, never opposed it. They said the timing is wrong, not that the content, not that the demand is wrong.
But do you agree that the timing is wrong?
Yes. Not that it's totally wrong. They don't appreciate. We are also trying to use the moment to doubt their fear of the timing. What is the timing that is wrong that people are agitating for? Biafra. We cannot compromise the unity of Nigeria. But we must agree that everyone should get a fair portion. The agitators are thinking they are not accommodated. For example, how can you forget the whole Southeast in a railway venture that we're all going to pay until the senator from Southeast shouted? How can you forget a region in a railway matter that we are borrowing trillions to fund?
Even though
can that not be said deliberate? Sorry?
Even though they said no, they were not forgotten.
How? They will come in next phase. That's the only people that will come in next phase. Why didn't you put Northeast in next phase? Can't you see? I don't know right to agitate, and we say now. This is the right moment to douse the tension. So they don't. So their timing, what they fear is what we are trying to douse. We cannot compromise Nigeria. Our strength is in our unity. We cannot compromise it. But we'll do everything that will bring it together. As legislators, we have an oath to defend Nigeria.
We have to anchor the point. Honorable Uzoma and Nkem-Abonta, PDB Abia, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
That's the show today, and what a week it's been. We thank you all for watching and for your comments and tweets as well. We'll see you next week. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Thank you for watching. I'm Maokwe Ogun.
Thank you for watching. I am Gimba Umar.